So today is Wednesday, March the 22nd, 2023. Feels like we're moving through these energies. They're tough for some of us. So if you're struggling with these energies, make sure you're grounding and releasing. Because if you're holding energies in, if you're not allowing them to flow through you, it's going to build up. And then it's going to come out like a volcano. So let's go ahead and ground and release anything that's causing you any kind of energetic sensation. So just kind of check in with self and whatever is not flowing through you. Now it's okay if some negative emotions come up, but don't sit with them. Let them recognize the thought, become aware of the thought or the feeling. Ask yourself, why are you feeling this way? And allow yourself to release. Okay, so this is just going to be fun. I think we need to lighten up a little bit. So it's going to be a short reading. And this is just for whoever needs to hear a message, or if you've had a lingering question in your mind, or you just wanted some guidance. This will be a synchronicity that shows up in your news feed to give you specific information about what Spirit wants you to know, or a suggestion on what you might want to consider doing, an action you may want to take, or just some information that you might need to know in order to let those energies flow through you. I feel like there are three energies here. There are three messages, I feel. So this must be a broad brush, but I feel like there are three different messages. But the first one is, please know you are protected. You are protected. So despite the fact that we're having this energetic influx because of all the astrology, you are protected. Even if you feel like things are off kilter, it's okay. They will pass. It's just, it's kind of the mixing bowl. In order to bake a cake, you have to mix the ingredients. You have to stir them all up. So that's what's happening right now. It's just kind of like a big stirring of the energetic ingredients so that we can create our new life. You are protected and cherished. So please know that. That is a really important, it's the first card out, and it's a really important. This looks like Archangel Michael with the sword of truth. So if there is a truth that is affecting you right now, then please know that it is a form of protection. It is being divinely given to you now. Okay, that was the sacred traveler. This is the sacred forest. This feels like a separate message, but before I pull tarot, I want to know if they're connected. Secret Spring. This is a card that we have seen multiple times this week. This is about success. We're going to be successful in baking this cake, combining these ingredients, energetic ingredients together. And then this is going to be the third message. Solitude and diligence. We've seen this card before. I don't know that it was in this deck though. Solitude and diligence. Keep an open mind. Keep allowing yourself to see multiple perspectives of the same situation. Look from the other perspective. There's two sides to every story. Look at the other side from an objective perspective to help you gain understanding. Okay, so I'm going to pull some tarot on each of these. I'm going to start off with the secrets of the tarot. I want to start with the protected by angels. You are being protected. So whatever you're going through right now that feels disruptive or maybe even catastrophic, it depends on the astrology in your chart and what you're struggling with, the circumstances in your life. But know that everything that is happening is part of that divine plan, that wheel of fortune that is going to move you forward. We've been stuck for a while. And now with the astrology, we are now in Aries season. The sun is in Aries. Pluto's about to shift signs, change signs. It's changing things. Subtly for some, more energetically apparent for others. but this week is changing things. Everybody is affected. So look at what feels like it's changing. What do you feel like is changing for you? Here we have Temperance, another angelic card. And we have the Six of Pentacles, 2 cards of balance. Temperance is balance. The Six of Pentacles is balance. Let that energetic flow. Don't let anything stagnate within you. That's beautiful energy. And look at that. That's a 14 and a 6, which is a 20. This has to be a conscious choice, because as you come into being disrupted, you're going to choose balance. I was just talking to someone today about balancing priorities. Sometimes it's good to take a step back, look at things objectively and in the big picture, and see if your priorities are aligned with the new version of you. That, I think, is an important message for someone. See if your priorities are aligned with the new version of you, what it is that you are truly wanting to manifest. I think there's a hiccup there for some. Oh my, here's the High Priestess and the Hangman. Do you see all the major arcana here? Temperance, the Hangman, the High Priestess. Did I say look at things from a different perspective? That's a reiteration. Major arcanas with the Six of Pentacles. This is one of my favorite cards because this is being in that divine flow, allowing the energy to come in and go out, come in and go out, flow through you. Yoga is good for this. So allow the energy, just breathe in the energy, breathe out whatever needs to change. Yeah. See things from a different perspective. You might get insight into something that has kept you off balance. We have a 12 and a 2, which is a 14, which is a 14. Not an accident. Not an accident. Let's pull one more for this. You are divinely, this is just what they said. You are divinely aware now of everything has happened for a reason. People that have left you didn't leave you, they were removed. Okay? They didn't leave you, they were removed. So if you're clinging to some energy of loss or regret, and I'm talking about people like, they're asking me to clarify that the people that removed were people that were not going to continue on your journey. And these were people that were holding you energetically back from being the best version of yourself because of your energetic entanglement. It was not positive for you. I'm not talking about people who have passed or transitioned. They're wanting me to specify that it is people who have either left you or abandoned you, and you felt that it was you. It wasn't. They were removed from your life because of the energetic entanglement. It was toxic. Yeah, see, look. Another major arcana, we have the Death card with the Six of Cups. We've got another 6. So we have 4 major arcanas and 2 sixes. This is new beginnings, this Death card. New soul connections coming in that are aligned now with this version of you. The old connections or relationships that you've had could not be sustainable with the new version of you and were tempting you back into the older version. That's why they had to be removed. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Pentacles. For some, this is marriages, long-term relationships, family. But better things are coming in. More positive things are coming in. Okay, so that's message number 1. Let's go on to the success. I'm eager to see what success spirit is guiding us toward or giving us information about. Secret spring. Feels like there's a secret that you've been keeping. Not a lie, but a truth that you've been keeping close to the breast because you don't want to jinx yourself. You've been hiding this opportunity or this plan or this idea. And it feels like it's almost time for you to get to work on it. Here we have the Star and another Six of Cups. This is really powerful soulmate energy coming through. Huge energies. Look at the major arcana. Temperance, Death, High Priestess, the Hanged Man. Then we have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Six of Cups. We have the Six of Cups again with the Star. You're almost complete in healing what I'm hearing is your soul relationship to self. I feel like part of the issue that's been holding you back was you were not feeling positive about your soul relationship with self. You were focused on your egoic relationship with self. There's the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, this is, and look at how these are both very green and grounded cards, very earthy. It feels like that whatever this is that you have been kind of holding and keeping in reserve, not sharing your idea, I think that was a smart move until you allowed some healing to occur. Because had you tried to move forward on that idea, you may have sabotaged out of being unhealed. Here's this Eight of Cups. Yep. Spiritual. This is your spiritual mission. Something more meaningful to you at this point in your journey is your spiritual mission. And this is over the next month. This Aries season is going to be pivotal in the way you approach this. Yes, I'm going to do some love cards toward the end. Here we have the Nine of Pentacles. We saw this card yesterday. This is going to help make you self-reliant. This is something that you're doing independently without a lot of combined efforts from others. Now we have another Six of Pentacles. This is unbelievable. We have the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Cups twice. Flow. This is so important that you remain in that divine energy. All right, I'm going to pull diligence and solitude. So this is a point to be very diligent. And I like this from being this higher perspective, the bird's eye view. Remember, before you start any new project, any new relationship, any new adventure, stop and take a step back and look at the big picture. This feels like there's some opportunity that's coming along that you're just going to do. You're going to start off on your own. That you've already taken some of these steps. All right, let's see. Diligence and solitude. What do we need to know? These messages are all connected. And look, the Star card again. Another major arcana. Healing. We're ready to move on now because we have healed. Now, not all of us have healed every little thing, but there's been enough healing for us to be able to move forward. You're not going to be able to stay stagnant now. You're going to get energies and ideas, and you're just going to feel so motivated to pursue them. But make sure it's aligned with what it is you truly want to manifest. That's an important feature here. These two are coming out. Okay, we have the Four of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. The Four of Wands to me is stability. Could be relationship, could be twin flame connections. And this could be Knight of Pentacles. This could be with an earth sign, but it could also be this diligence, because we have 2 cards of diligence. The Knight of Pentacles is a very diligent knight. He takes his time. He crosses all the T's and dots all the I's. He doesn't rush. He's not going to be rushed. He's going to go through this process slowly. This feels like divine masculine energy here. And I don't know why, it was just like all of a sudden it hit me. It was like, this is divine masculine. This has taken a long time. This is something you've been planning for a while. Or the divine masculine has been planning. This just kind of went into a divine masculine, divine feminine reading, because this feels like divine feminine energy over here. And I also just heard the healed divine feminine it's very important to the divine masculine right now to interact with that healed divine feminine, that sacred feminine energy, not the distorted feminine. But the sacred feminine energy only can be through that healing, because the distortion comes from the trauma. But now that the divine feminine has healed to the point that she is the sacred feminine. Okay, here we have the Nine of Cups. I don't know whether it was in reverse or not, so I'm going to have it upright since we don't have any other cards in reverse. But this Nine of Cups is very emotionally self-supportive, emotionally sovereign. This is sovereignty. We have the Nine of Cups on the masculine side. We have the Nine of Pentacles on the feminine side. It feels like now the roles are reversing a bit. It feels like now the divine masculine, the divine masculine is coming into that sacred masculine energy, where he is now starting to walk his divinely intended path. There's the Eight of Wands. And all of that aiming this way. Yeah, this feels like, I didn't start this out to be a divine masculine, divine feminine reading, but I am feeling yeah. This is kind of like a summary of all the readings I've done over the last several weeks. It's like this is the culmination point, which makes perfect sense. Here we have the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. All right, let's pull from Divine Abundance and see what else we need to know. I see sacrifice. Humility. Yeah, it feels like divine masculine is getting into that humble energy of, you know, starting to feel humbled in the presence of the divine. That's when they become aware. Extraordinary. Almost opposite energies. We have humility and extraordinary. And these exactly flew out the way they were meant to. This is divine feminine. Look at that peacock energy. Just proud, extraordinary. She is in her sacred feminine energy. She is balanced. She is able to transmute this negative energy into her soul strength. And the divine masculine is in this humility. He's kind of been brought to his knees with the events of the recent few months. And he's starting to see, you know, I wasn't such the hot shot I thought I was. And now he may even be comparing himself to the divine feminine by saying, well, look how far she's come. Look at how much she's grown. Look at what she's doing. And what have I been doing? What have I used this time for, this separation time? What have I done? What have I done except pretend like everything was okay when I knew it wasn't? And now I have to deal with it. This is the Power of Love deck. Commitment. You dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being. This is divine feminine energy. This is where she is. She's in this where love is everything. Loving herself was a hard transition to make. She'd been programmed for so long to put everybody else first, to make that sacrifice, to self-sacrifice. But what it conveyed to everyone outside of her energy was she didn't feel worthy. So she had to reprogram her self-worth, and she did. And that's what has now shifted her into the sacred feminine energy. Be honest. Just be honest. Do you feel that you are the same version of yourself that you were when you joined this channel, when you subscribed to my channel? Cause and effect. You are aware that the love you create in your thoughts is an agent of change and the foundation of your results. That is this Four of Wands. The love in your thoughts and actions creates the foundation for what you manifest. Help me remember that. And kindness. Yeah, divine feminine is in this very compassionate, kind energy. I just saw happiness. This is the Jennifer Walker Zen's The Eye of Zen Romance Oracle. Let's see what's going on. Regrets. An unhealthy reflection on the past. Forgiveness is required for the healing to begin. We have 2 star cards here. So there may be some regrets on both sides from lower versions, older versions of yourselves. I think the divine feminine has already done the forgiving part. And I think that's why she feels that she's in this extraordinary energy. I think the divine masculine is the one with the regrets. I'm just not indicting. It's just what I'm feeling. And it's humbling him. Socialize. Interacting with others brings both balance and happiness. Remember, I saw that happiness card and we have all these cards of balance. This might be time to be more social, to be more, it's kind of like practicing the new version of you. You're not used to this new version of you. And remember, the people that have been removed from your life in the form of breakups and abandonment and leaving and just that big blow up where somebody walks out the door, they were removed from your life because you could not be the better version of yourself while they were still attached to your energy. Patience. Be willing to accept delay. Know that anything worth having takes time. Missing you. Your absence is felt. They long for your embrace once again. So if that was the question that you have been kind of holding on to, do they miss me? Yes, they do. They miss that embrace, that thing that feeds their soul, that aligns their chakras, that ignites their kundalini. They miss that. Purpose. I'm doing the bottom of the deck for all the oracles. Guidance. We have purpose and guidance. There is a divine purpose and you are being guided and protected. Just go with the flow. The gates of triumph. Success expands in your life. Now we have 2 cards of success. You're on a roll. Make it work for you. Make that momentum work for you. Wonders. Here come the miracles. Here come the blessings. Here comes the abundance. In forms that you may not have expected, but they're rolling in. And then we have flexibility, willow spirit. Be in the flow and be flexible. Okay, I'm going to end this reading here. This was very, very positive. I really love this reading, so give it a like if you liked it as well. We're right where we need to be. All right. Namaste.